What's good, y'all? So, y'all can read. So, shout out to the 500 of y'all. Shout out to the new 500 subs. I think at the time of recording this, we're at like 524. Shout out to all of y'all, And for those of you that this is your first video for me giving you my love, understand that we just talking here. I'm just showing y'all some love, showing y'all some appreciation, and also I guess it's a good time to go over some channel updates, if and when and whatever. More so just talking about the future. All right, so let's get into it. There's a lot of things that y'all don't realize y'all do for me, that y'all do for other content creators, especially us spiritual ones, especially us awakened woke people. Y'all know my thoughts about woke versus awakened, but nevertheless, us people that out here spreading spiritual knowledge, us people that out here spreading high vibrational content. We feel you. And I don't mean, yo, I feel you, dog. No, we feel you. It's like ever since I've started this channel, my life has gone exponentially up in the best way possible, just going up, rising, rising, rising. Motivating myself, motivating you, accomplishment for myself, and hopefully some of y'all have been feeling the accomplishment from what I've been saying and what other people have been saying. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully when you don't like my message, it still arouse a strong feeling in you. It's like, I 100% disagree with him and I'm gonna go prove it. Cool. Because that was the point of it. That's usually what my rant videos are. Either if you watch my rant video, like a 45-minute long rant video, if you watch those and you agree with every single thing we hear, but there are some things you're like, yeah, I don't know about that. Sorry, random person screamed because they saw a bug outside, right? But nevertheless, like if you watch that video and you were just like, yeah, no, hey, all I did was prime you into where you need to actually be. You don't have to agree with everything I say, because half the time I'm just thinking out loud. I might say something wrong up there. But I have to give shout outs to all of y'all that stuck with me. I do those videos on purpose. I do. Don't get me wrong, I'm not lying in them either. But that's my raw, uncut. I'm not going to sit here with a thought. I'm just going to talk. And for those of you that just stick with it and know what I'm doing, y'all know what it is. I'm here to shake out people. As a mountain rises, there's going to be a few rocks that tumble down. Let them go. Your journey is elsewhere. We are here to rise together. That's what I'm here to do. And I can rise, but necessarily I can't rise on YouTube without y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's like whether I have YouTube, whether I don't, I'm going to keep on going. And I'm going to have people that see what I'm doing that want to learn. And I'm going to teach every single person that asks me, hey, yo, bro, how you do that? Hey, yo, bro, how you do this? I'm going to tell you because I'm not above you. Because you as a man, for those of you in my semen retention, you as a man that can't stop jacking off, you are my equal. And I am here to raise you up to my level so I can begin to learn from you. When it comes to this mental magic stuff, when it comes to this manifestation stuff, understand that y'all might be in certain levels ahead of me. But right now, y'all silence yourself because you haven't given yourself a platform to go speak on. I think, and this is a video I'm going to make a little bit later, but like, everyone should have their own channel. Everyone. You have a Facebook, you have a Twitter, you have a Instagram where you post random stuff that does nothing for anybody else's life. Start talking your real stuff. And then that's going to put you on track to start learning higher level things. You've already put yourself out there. You've already helped someone learn something that they hasn't learned, whatever it is that you had to teach yet. They haven't learned it yet, so you benefited. But at any point, you continue on your journey, they continue on theirs. They might have came, tangented off of you, and gone in their own direction, but they would have never had that point if you didn't put it out there. You understand? It's like, when y'all watch my videos, I feel you. Like I said, I feel you. And y'all are the reason why my life has gone in such an upward trajectory. You understand? Y'all are the reason. Yes, with my own stuff, my own hard work, but there's energy. Y'all are giving me energy. Whether you sit there for 30 seconds or you sit there for a 20-minute video, you gave me your energy that I'm using for something good. How many of you are sending your energy to a whole bunch of rappers, singers, songwriters, actors, actresses, rich people, celebrities, politicians that are only taking your energy and running with it? How many of you ladies out there are listening to music where it's shake that ass, ho, shake that ass, ho, you ain't good for nothing, ho, shake that ass, ho? How many of you are sitting there filling your brains with that 24/7? You understand? He said you are literally shaking your asses to a bunch of people saying you ain't nothing but a hoe and a bitch. Now shake your ass for me. That's just what it is. Gentlemen, You know, it's like and my experience comes specifically from rap music. But how many of you are only listening to those people saying, "Yo, I serve the block, I get the bricks, fishtails, yeah, Lambos, blah blah blah, fuck these bitches." How many of y'all only listen to stuff like that? You understand? I really want y'all to think about that. Yes, when I work out, I listen to that type of stuff, but that's about the only time when I'm doing that or I'm doing something at work where I'm just pissed off anyway. But you understand, I'm a mental alchemist. This is why I do this. I can listen to low vibrational stuff and turn it into something good. I turn that into a point that motivates you. You see how easy this becomes when it becomes your thing? This is what I'm here to do. Help y'all find y'all's things. You know, find your thing. You don't have to be like me. You don't, semen retention people, you don't have to be a monk like me. Go out there, live your life. Go talk to your ladies. Go do what you do. You know, but understand why you're doing everything. Ladies, of course, there's so much more to y'all that meets the eye. Y'all are the powerful ones on this planet. That's why I hold y'all to a higher standard. I don't put y'all on the pedestal, but I hold you to a higher standard. You are the women of our world, especially black women. It's like you can birth everything, but whether you white, black, polka dot, I don't care. It's like you are a woman, therefore you give life to this planet, and you are the one that consistently keeps on passing on the genes of men, and you are also carrying on your own genes to carrying the next mothers, the next queens, the next goddesses of this planet. That's your job. But we've all been duped into all this stuff, and I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. This is for y'all. Appreciation mode. You know, it's like, y'all hold me accountable. You know, it's like, what y'all don't understand is I was fully prepared to be talking to myself by this point. Making a video where I've seen people that have videos up there for 3-4 years that have 2 views on them. You know what I'm saying? I was fully prepared to be that. You know, I was here to just put my thoughts out there, and whoever listened to them, listen to them. But I find more and more of us are waking up, so that's more and more of an audience that's looking for people that know what the heck is going on up here. I don't pretend to know everything. You understand? But damn Skippy, while I'm on my journey to find out what it is, I'm going to keep on learning. I'm going to keep on sharing what I've been learning with y'all. Hey, yo, I don't know too much about this bottle cap, you know what I'm saying? But like, I meditated with it for a little bit, and it makes me feel good. Hey, try out this bottle cap. Here y'all go. Try that. Hey, yo, bro. Yo, I don't really like this bottle cap thing because blah, 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 blah. Dang, I didn't think about that. I won't touch it either. You know why? I don't need that trash. Man, simple. I'm going to keep on moving forward. You see what I'm saying? I'm not above you. I don't consider myself your teacher yet. You know what I'm saying? I got years, and even when world considers me a master, I'm going to consider myself still a sharer. But there is a goal that I want to get to where I consider myself a teacher. I know this. Look at what I can do. Boom. And in my own time, I'm trying to make this better. But in the meantime, let me get you to this point. Let me get you to where I'm at. So hopefully, like I said before, I can learn from you. You can learn from me, and now we're equals, and we're just going and rising together. That's my goal with this, and y'all make this incredibly easy. Y'all make this incredibly easy for me. You know, I very seldom get haters. I think once every 5 months. No, let's go once every 4 months or so. I get like a little hater, a person that can't articulate their beliefs correctly. And like, you know, for those of you that are regulars, I'm not talking about y'all. Never. If you have an opposing opinion, feel free to let me know. We can have a discussion about it. But I don't debate and I don't argue. You understand? I'll argue with myself when I get on my little rants. But other than that, like, I'm not going to, like, if this is what you truly believe, I'm going to show you some respect. So please stop coming on my channel. Even for you regular people, please stop coming in here saying you're not a god. Please stop. If you don't like that message, just quietly disappear. Even leave a dislike on the video. I don't care about this YouTube algorithm stuff. I want this to be a healthy community. I disagree with your point on you being a god because X, Y, Z. That's the one thing I've noticed about some of y'all. You'll say, you're not a god, bro. Tell me why. You're just not, bro. You can't handle that much power, bro. You can't do, bro. You ain't telling me nothing new. It's like I've been where you were, and I've progressed, and I want all of you to be up here with me. You understand? So stop coming at me like that. You know, just say, hey, yo, I disagree on your point because X, Y, Z. Okay, cool. I see your point, and I see why you would agree with that. But with that point, A, B, C. You know, that's how I get down. So if you ever have a position against that's opposite of mine, that's contrary to mine, articulate yourself. This should be a healthy place for discussion. No arguments. I've seen one mini argument in my comments that I just let it rock. But I just let things go. I'm not here to censor you. I'm not to do this. But the only time I censor is like I have to watch my channel a little bit, especially for you semen retention folks. Because what y'all don't understand is I try to make sure that there's none of those bots that are here to trigger y'all. I make sure that they don't have a place to exist on my channel. That like if, and this is something that y'all don't may not understand. At the spiritual levels, if you watch the Rashad Jamal's, the Isis Wisdoms, you hear about them saying like how YouTube starts acting funny when they start talking about a certain thing. You know how all of a sudden they're getting like people that want to talk the truth about vaccinations, all that type of stuff get shadow banned. All this type of stuff that happens, very sneak tip stuff. So only on my semen retention videos do I get the sex bots. Hey, beautiful girls, beautiful Japanese women, come talk to hot, sexy girls in your area. Blah 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 blah. That's the only time they pop up on my YouTube. They don't pop up in my spiritual stuff. They don't pop up when I'm talking about crystals. They don't talk about when I'm talking about health. But when I'm saying, hey men, maybe you should control your sexual urges, that's where they pop up. You see what I'm saying? This world is against you. This whole thing called the AI, this whole thing, all this type of stuff, it's all against you. None of this is for you. This is for the elites to maintain their control, and we have to find our way through. They can keep paving the sidewalk all they want with concrete, with asphalt, but what does nature do? It always cracks it open so their life can continue to grow. Nature always wins. So if you're in accordance with nature, screw what society says was to do. Let's keep on growing together. Don't get me wrong. I'm a nature baby, but I love my technology. I love having my phone when I need to Google something. I love having my TV when I want to sit back and watch a movie. But it doesn't run me. I control it. It has a remote control for a reason. Now, there's two ways to look at this. I'm going to give you a brain blast. I'm going to get back on point. Remote control. They're remotely controlling you. You see what I'm saying? But on the other end of the spectrum, remote control, as in this is my finger, this is my hand, my thumb, my thing that I bought. I control how much time I spend up here. They make the algorithms are everywhere, but especially on Netflix, especially on Amazon Prime, especially on Hulu, especially on HBO. It's like there's always something to keep you hooked. The best shows, how do they end every single one of the best shows? On a cliffhanger for the next episode. Oh my God, what happens next? Oh my God, what happens next? That's how they do it. It's the formula. It's an algorithm. So whenever you can say, well, I'm very interested to see what happens in episode 3, but I've been sitting here for an hour and a half without doing anything. Pause, turn the TV off, and go do something. You see what I'm saying? I have my lazy days just like everybody else. But you have to understand when it's your time to get back on track. That's my goal here, and that's what I'm going to continue doing. All right? So the last thing I'm going to leave y'all with is just the future of my channel. And we'll do this at 500 too. And if anything changes, at least you get a timeline of when things change, when Prince sold out. But what y'all need to understand is one of the things I've learned is even though I piss success, I emit greatness from every pore of my body. I emit motivation. I emit success from every ounce of my being, just like how I teach y'all to do. I'm not bragging when I say that. I do it for y'all. What y'all need to understand is, like I said before, I have ways you know not of. I have things above your pay grade that you don't need to understand. I'll give you what you can handle, whether you believe you can or not. That success has been crazy, and I consider this crazy success. I was ready to be talking to myself for years without anyone hearing me. And with year 1, I got my first 100. And then within not even a full year after that, I've already multiplied that by 5. This is how we're going to keep on going. But with that new attention, with that new, I guess, momentum that I have behind this channel, it's like the money is going to start showing up. Okay? And that's going to be my decision. That's going to be my decision I make when I get to that bridge. It's like when I cross that bridge, I'll make that decision. But understand something about me. I can't be bought. Okay? I can't be bought. Hey, yo, bro, we'll give you $3 million right now if you stop talking about manifestation. We'll give you $3 million if I want to do like a Brazzers ad on my channel. You understand? We'll give you $3 million right now. No, that goes against everything I'm about. Now, I'm not going to turn down stuff because I am an abundant person. I'm abundant with my frequency, with my mindset, all above. The same stuff I tell y'all. Let's just say y'all know the toe shoes I be wearing. You know, if toe shoes, if Vibrams, I think, shout out to y'all, Vibrams, go send me some emails. If Vibrams, for example, or Levi's, not Levi's, whatever, there's another one out there. Like if they send me an email say, hey yo, bro, we see you've been wearing our shoes. How about we pay you to do that? You know, just every once in a while you give us a little plug. I could do that because I did that already. You know, I plug the stuff I like. These crystals, I like them. So I'll tell, hey, I got these off of Etsy. Go find them up there. Here's the shop. You know what I'm saying? Vibram shoes. This is what I do. If you want to pay me for doing something I was going to do for free, all right, bet. Say less. But one thing I do not know about, and I would love y'all's input on this, is the ads. You know what I'm saying? The advertisements. That's where I draw the line. You know, it's like when people make, like when they're they have millions of subs and they have their ads throughout the day, you know how much money people make off of ad revenue? And that would be helpful. You know, because I did have the philosophy back in the day, like charge until you don't have to, you know. So maybe that's a thing, but you're not gonna see me go on Patreon and giving y'all, at this tier list at $20 a month, you get to hear this little piece of information I could have dropped in a free video. That's what I find weird. I'm not with that. That's usually when I lose people. You know, I'll be watching someone religiously for years. And they say, on my Patreon, we'll talk about this. And I'm like, the only time I draw a pass with it is like when people say, hey, yo, YouTube has been censoring us, so we have to go somewhere else. Then, of course, I'm cool with that. But, like, otherwise, it's like, I don't know, dog. Like, the best example I can give y'all, not to try to throw shade on nobody, but this is a business example. You know, on the Joe Budden podcast, when they started, like, when I could tell they were starting to level up and they said, hey, our Patreon, what they would be doing in the middle of their podcast, and we'll save that for the Patreon. It's in the flow of conversation. Just talk. Just say it. You understand? But we'll say that for the Patreon. That's for the Patreon. That's for the Patreon. That's for the Patreon. When is it to the point that your free stuff stop having value and then all of it's on the Patreon? But then what happens when you're paying for it and you're no longer satisfied? That's how you completely lose people. I want to keep mine free as much as possible and not as annoying. You know, the main reason I'm still fighting with the ads in the future is when I hit that 1,000. For those of you that don't know, you need to have 1,000 subscribers and I forget the number. What's it, 10,000 something viewing hours or something like that. And then you're eligible to put the ads all in your videos and stuff. At least that's my understanding of it. You know, but at 1,000, I don't see myself doing that. You know, my success came from me, everything being free. My success came from me just opening up my phone and talking. Don't get me wrong. One day I might get me a camera or something like that. You know, I might get me some nice audio. But then again, I feel like the thriftiness of it is what adds to my channel. You don't know if I'm going to be sitting in my room or if I'm going for a walk. You don't know if my camera is going to be clear or it's going to be crystal clean or it's going to be muggy or whatever. You know, because sometimes I forget to wipe off my camera and I don't realize that until after I record it. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just me, man. And I continue doing what I'm doing because I appreciate y'all. You know, it's like I want this to be fun for y'all, but y'all always have to remember I'm living my own life. So whenever I make a decision for my own life that you don't like, that's where you decide, are you going to pick up your bags and dip, or are you just going to deal with it because I helped you get this far, or you consider me like a virtual friend or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Live your life, make your own decisions. I'll be all right without you. I'll be all right with you. You should have the same mindset. And that's a video I'm going to make a little bit later as well. You know, being comfortable with yourself. You know, I'm just going to keep on being me. I'm going to keep on spreading my truth. And I'm not scared to make mistakes. So we're just going to keep on going with that. I came in front. This video went a little bit longer than I intended it for it to go, but it is what it is. I love y'all. So I'm gonna let y'all get back to y'all's day. To the next one.